Rennie Harlin's Deep Blue Sea is a fun, over-the-top sci-fi horror film that blends survival thriller elements with classic monster movie tropes. It plays with the dangers of genetic experimentation, showcasing how human arrogance can backfire in terrifying ways. While it may not be a deeply philosophical film, it delivers intense action, creative kills, and an entertaining mix of suspense and B-movie charm. The film's core premise revolves around scientists conducting genetic experiments on sharks to find a cure for Alzheimer's. Dr. Susan McAllister, Saffron Burrows, and her team manipulate shark DNA to increase their brain capacity, making them highly intelligent, faster, and deadlier. Predictably, the experiment backfires as the enhanced sharks become self-aware and turn against their creators. The film serves as a cautionary tale about the dangers of human overreach. In classic Jurassic Park fashion, Deep Blue Sea explores the idea that just because we can alter nature doesn't mean we should. The sharks aren't just animals anymore. They're thinking of predators, making them even more terrifying. The film balances horror and survival thriller elements brilliantly. Once the genetically enhanced sharks break free, the underwater research facility becomes a flooded death trap. The crew is forced to navigate collapsing hallways, rising water levels, and the constant threat of being ambushed by the hyper-intelligent sharks. Some of the film's best horror moments include the shocking death of Samuel L. Jackson, whose powerful motivational speech is suddenly cut short when a shark leaps out and drags him underwater. The terrifying underwater chase sequences where the characters barely escape being hunted in their own facility. The tension-filled standoff with the sharks, especially as they prove to be smarter than expected, such as using one human as bait to escape. The film thrives on suspense, jump scares, and a sense of claustrophobic dread as the facility continues to sink. Thomas Jane, Carter Blake. The film's rugged hero, Jane plays Carter, a shark wrangler with a mysterious past. He's the ultimate action survivor, delivering great physical stunt work and intense moments. Saffron Burrows, Dr. Susan McAllister. Playing the ambitious scientist responsible for the experiment, Burrows gives a cold, calculating performance. Her character is morally gray, making her fate satisfying for many viewers. Samuel L. Jackson, Russell Franklin. Though his role is shorter than expected, Jackson brings his signature intensity. His shocking mid-sentence death remains one of the most iconic moments in the film. LL Cool J, Preacher. Serving as the film's comedic relief, LL Cool J plays a cook who unexpectedly becomes one of the most resourceful survivors. His interactions with his pet parrot, combined with his surprising survival skills, make him a fan favorite. Stunt work and action. Practical effects shine. The film blends practical effects, animatronics, and CGI to bring the sharks to life. While some of the CGI looks a bit dated by today's standards, the animatronic sharks remain highly effective, providing weight and realism to their movements. The stunt work is impressive, particularly in the underwater sequences, where actors had to perform complex swimming and escape scenes. The flooding of the facility and the way characters navigate the sinking structure add to the film's high-stakes tension. Over 20 years later, Deep Blue Sea remains an entertaining popcorn thriller. While it doesn't have the prestige of Jaws, it offers a mix of horror, action, and absurd fun that keeps audiences hooked. The film has developed a cult following, thanks in part to its creative kills, unexpected deaths, and self-aware B-movie energy. Its themes of playing God and human arrogance still resonate, but at its heart, Deep Blue Sea is just a wild, action-packed thrill ride. It may not be the scariest shark movie ever made, but it certainly delivers suspense, fun, and memorable moments. Deep Blue Sea is an underrated gem in the sci-fi horror genre. It takes a ridiculous premise and runs with it, delivering exciting action, suspenseful horror, and one of the most shocking character deaths in cinema history. The performances, stunt work, and creature effects make it a solid entry in the killer shark subgenre. If you're looking for a thrilling, fun, and slightly cheesy survival horror film, this one still holds up.